YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Rump Spanker, and today I'm not bringing you video games. Today I'm bringing you a life story, something that happened in the Rump Spanker's life that was awesome, and it might help you out in your life. Just a little tip, just a little something for you to live by. You know what I'm saying? Something that happened to me. It was awesome, okay? And what it was talking to a stranger, and that stranger hooked me up. Actually hooked me and my wife up, okay? So let me set the scene for you, all right? First of all, you're always told you're growing up. Your parents tell you, your teachers tell you, growing up in school, they're like, don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers. Don't let strangers touch your private parts. All that crazy stuff. Trust me, don't let strangers touch your private parts, okay? Never do that, all right? But listen, don't talk to strangers. You're always told, don't talk to strangers. But let me tell you, I talked to a stranger, and it turned out awesome, all right? Let's get into it. All right, so now that you're back, you're here for the story, you're here for the goods, and I'm going to tell you what happened to me, okay? Let's set the scene. This was back maybe a couple years ago. Me and the wife, she wanted to celebrate our anniversary, so she wanted to do something special. She wanted to get a little surprise for me. So, sure enough, a couple days before our anniversary, she comes home, and she's so excited. She's like, babe, I got to show you this. I got this for us. This is what we're going to do for our anniversary. Bah! She hits me with this. It's like a little booklet or whatever. It's got tickets in it. It's tickets to a Nets game. Now, I'm not a Nets fan. She's not a Nets fan. And listen, if you're a Nets fan, we were Nets fans. But I'm not really a Nets fan. I don't follow anybody in the NBA, okay? So she shows me these tickets. And I'm like, awesome, babe. So you want to go to a Nets game? Okay. Should be fun. Me and her, you know what I mean? Fun, whatever. So she's like, but listen, a little disclaimer. She's like, babe, I bought these tickets from somebody at the mall, and they were just like walking around, like selling them for discount. And then I'm just like, all right, babe. I'm like, they got you for $40 or whatever these tickets were worth. I'm like, she's like, no, but let's just check online. Let's see where we might be sitting. You know, all right. So I'm like, you know, it's the wife. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? She tried to do a little special thing for the anniversary. So what am I gonna do? So all right, let's go online. Let's check it out. So we log in online, we check out to see where these tickets are, where we're sitting with these $40 seats or whatever, $30, whatever. It was a little sketchy, all right? So we check it out, and it's the wife laughing over there because she knows this was actually funny. So we check it out, and you know, you can go online, you look at the stadium, it says your seating from, like, let's say A at the base of the stadium, all the way up to the top, all the way up to the nosebleed section, and then past the nosebleed section, where I mean that's the astronaut section, where I mean you got no cell phone service left, you're above the stadium, you're like on the rooftop, and I mean there's pigeons like just crapping on you. I mean, you're up there, you know what I'm saying? You're up there, you know, you're swatting pigeons away the whole time of the game, you know. So anyway, I said to her, I said, babe, these tickets are up there in the pigeons. I mean, past the nosebleed section. I mean, past the nosebleed, like you've bled out so much you now have a migraine headache section. And she's like, oh, wow, what do we do? I can't return them. I just bought them from somebody at the mall. I'm like, you know what? It's me and you, babe. If these tickets are legit, they seem sketchy. I said, if these tickets are legit, let's go. We'll check it out. We'll have a good time. And if we don't have a good time, you wasted some money. It is what it is, all right? So now this is back when she was my girlfriend. Because now that she's my wife, she wasted the money. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. All right, so anyway, we go down to the stadium. This is when the Nets were playing at the Prudential Center. If you're familiar with the area, it's the Prudential Center in Newark. That's where the Nets used to play. So we go down there that night. You know, the crowds. Everybody's going into the stadium. We're going into the stadium. Got her on my arm. You know what I'm saying? We're looking good. You know, looking fly. We're going to the stadium. So we're going up. There's like maybe 30 escalators all the way to the top where we got to go. So as we're going in, we go up one escalator, and we're looking down at everybody below us. And I'm like, yeah, we're good. This is going to be bad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like way below us. We're going up. And there's this guy who's walking out. It's this guy and this girl. And like I said, my parents always told me, don't talk to strangers. So this guy, he's like walking up to me. He's like, excuse me. He's like, excuse me. And I'm like ignoring this guy. I'm like, get out of here, bro. I didn't say this, but I'm just like, man, get out. I don't know what you want, dude. Somebody's still walking. He's like, excuse me. And my wife, being the big, bubbly, always outgoing person that she is, she stops me. She's all, babe, he wants to talk to you. He wants something. I'm like, really? So I'm like annoyed with her because I'm like, come on, babe. I ignored this guy. We were past him, and now I have to address whatever this guy wants. I don't know this guy. He's a stranger. You don't talk to strangers. You know what I mean? So first thing I did is like I turn around and of course like my parents like told me, don't talk to strangers, don't let strangers touch your private parts. So I'm like covering my groin. I don't know what this guy wants. So like, what's going on, dude? And he's like, hey, listen, me and my girl, we got to bounce, but we got these 2 tickets right here. You can have them. And I'm like, no, thanks, bro. We're good. He's like, no, listen. He's like, listen, dude. He's all serious. He's like, listen, dude, I guarantee you these tickets are better than wherever you're gonna sit. And I'm like, all right, I'll take these tickets off your hands. He's like, listen, you don't have to give me any money. You don't have to give me nothing. You don't have to give me your tickets. This is not a scam, nothing. He's like, but I gotta go. And he's walking out. He's like, I gotta go. So I'm like, all right, I'll take the tickets. All right, so I'm standing there with the tickets. And I'm looking at him. The wife is looking at him. She's like, we're both like kind of like, all right, first of all, we bought these tickets, or she bought these tickets from some sketchy people at the mall. Then some sketchy dude walking out is handing us his tickets. And I'm like, this is one sketchy night. So anyway, as we're looking at the tickets, this guy's still walking out with his girl. And he's like yelling. He's like, take the tickets to the guy in the tuxedo. Take the tickets to the guy in the tuxedo. And he's like walking out. And I'm like, all right. So I see this guy. He looks like an usher or somebody who like works there. He's just standing there in a tuxedo. And I'm like, I'm about to get robbed. So anyway, I walk up to this guy in a tuxedo. He's like some dark-skinned African dude. He was real nice. So we walk up to him with these tickets, and I'm like, listen, first of all, dude, I hate to bother you. I just want to know, listen, I don't know if these tickets are legit. You know, and he's like, he looks at my tickets. He's like, yes, you go this way, my friend. So I'm like, what do you mean? Because I was going up the escalator, like to where we were sitting. He's like, no, my friend, you come this way. So I'm like, all right, so I follow him. It was almost like, you ever see that movie with Tom Hanks? This guy was like, no, look at me. I am the captain now. He was telling me, he's like, no, you go this way. So I'm like, all right, we'll follow you, bro. You're the captain now. So we follow this guy. So he brings us to, it was like heaven's doors are opening up. There was angels everywhere. It's like our own private area. It was amazing. We walk in there. First of all, the doors open up. We walk in there. First thing you see, these guys, they got champagne. I can't even pronounce it. I think it's champagne, but it's like champagne. They got champagne flowing. They got filet mignon. They're cutting steaks over there. And I'm like, what is going on? Then he leads us past that. Now that's our private area to eat, okay? Eat and drink. They got a bar there. They got their own TVs there. They got everything going on there. I'm not talking pretzels and popcorn. I'm talking like sizzling steaks, you know what I'm saying? So he takes us down. So first I'm like, okay, if we sit here, that's good enough, you know what I mean? But no, he takes us down. So we're going down towards a court, further towards a court, and we're walking past all these poor chumps who didn't pay for these fancy tickets. Now look at these poor fools over here. So we're walking past all these people who are already down low below. So we're almost on the court. We're sitting almost on the court for this game. And he's like, these are your seats. I'm like, yo, this is sick. So we're sitting there and watching the game. The game was awesome. Yes, the Nets lost, because they usually do. Don't get offended if you're a Nets fan. Hey, it is what it is, all right? So they lost, but we're sitting there, and this was amazing. Amazing game, amazing sights. We're like sitting there so close that some of the players had to tell them, like, hey, bro, you're breathing a little heavy, dude. Listen, you sit on the bench, you relax. I'm patting, I'm giving some of the players some little massages and everything. We're right there at the bottom. So the funniest part about all of this, talking to a stranger, not only got us those tickets, but here's a crazier part, right? So when the wife bought me these tickets, she told me, hey, listen, one of her coworkers and her friend and another coworker and her boyfriend, they got tickets as well. And they were going to meet us. We're all going to sit in the same section. So we're sitting there watching the game, and she's like, oh, let me text them, tell them we're here, tell them we're down here. We're not going to meet them up in the section. So she texts him, and she's like, hey, babe. She like lifts up her phone. She's like, hey, babe, I'm talking to them, and they said they're up over. She's like, wow, it's dark up there. I'm like, that's where we would have been sitting. It was dark. This is no exaggeration. All right. I may have exaggerated about massaging the players, but this is no exaggeration. Trust me. Babe, am I lying? It was dark up there. It was dark. I mean, we looked up to where, I'm talking past the scoreboard. I'm talking past the lights. I'm talking way up. It was dark. We couldn't even see where they were. So awesome time. Talking to strangers, came out clutch. This guy was awesome. Special shout out to that stranger who just hooked us up. Special shout out to those sketchy people at the mall that my wife bought tickets to. Special shout out to my wife for even deciding to do that for us. It was an awesome time. And listen, guys, if there's ever time in your life where you've maybe talked to a stranger and it turned out well, something like that, something awesome happened to you, just let me know down in the comments to get a little discussion going. If you like the story, because this is what happened, I plan on bringing you guys some more stories like this. Number one, I'm always about the video games, but hey, let's get some real life stuff going on here. You know what I mean? Let's get some conversations going. All right, I'm out of here.